last trading day of the month of July. It has been a very eventful week with the FOMC statement, which led to the markets opening up some more, as the US dollar definitely is going to end up being bearish, right? And of course, if you look at this from the weekly time frame, right, as we have a wedge, right? If you look at it very closely from the weekly time frame, we have a triangle wedge there, and then on the daily time frame also, it is still bullish. So it's not yet time to hand over to the sellers. Let's see how the next 2 weeks, what the market has to give us. And as a result, from the US dollar weakness, we can see that gold, yes, gold has finally broken out from that range, from the range that it has been playing in for a while now. This was what we were dealing with, where we said this also looked like a head and shoulders pattern in a way. But then you can see now that price clearly has broken out of this pattern here. And then, of course, it is now shy of the highs from mid-July, right, which is a good thing. But then we still need to look at things from the weekly time frame for this gold. On the weekly time frame, don't forget it still has this big candle it's fighting with, and this present move hasn't broken out of the previous highs from the inside bar. Look at it very well. Let me zoom in a bit for you to see. So this is what we have over here. So you need to pay attention to what's happening in the market before you go concluding that the buyers are now back in the game, right? Crude oil, yes, the crude oil seems to have recovered heavily. And of course, as it recovers, you can see the USD card has been tanking, right? Of course, on the daily time frame, you see that it is still bearish, right? So the crude oil has recovered ever since it hit $65 per barrel last week, and it is now shy of the $75 per barrel from this the highs of the year. So let's see how that goes. And this is even coming in the midst of the virus surge, right? We've been having high cases of this virus in Japan as well, even during the Tokyo Olympics, which isn't good at all. And it seems that the authorities, the officials, might extend this state of emergency. Things are not really looking too good with respect to the increase in the Delta variant across the world. And of course, we start hearing about lockdowns and all. But let's see how things goes. And of course, you should know by now that the market doesn't like uncertainty. And of course, the market will react to this surge in numbers. Now, if you look at the Euro USD, from this time frame, yes, from the 4 hours time frame, you can see that in as much as this week we had a strong bullish run thanks to the FOMC, it is still bearish. Yes, the Euro USD is still bearish. As it's still bearish, yesterday in the previous video, we talked about it from the weekly time frame, where we said from the weekly time frame, if you look at it very well, it is off this wedge, as we have here, this wedge triangle, and you can see clearly this is from a bullish run, but this is now a bearish wedge. So we wait and see what the outcome would be. Don't be quick to conclude that the buyers are now in control for this Euro USD. From the weekly time frame, it definitely can still drop some more. On the economic calendar for today, we have nothing much apart from the GDP for CAD and also the core price index CPI for the US dollar coming out later today by 1:30 p.m. UK time. So a little heads up for you, as we might expect, we might have some possible volatility in the market, right? We had 1 or 2 good trades from this week, 1 or 2 good trades with respect to the EU and also the GU. It was posted in previous videos. You can watch them for better explanation, or might just do a separate video explaining the entry, the exit, the thought process behind that much later, right? So let's see what next week holds. This week, definitely the dollar is going to end up being bearish, but let's see what next week holds. Don't forget, on the daily time frame, it is still looking very much on the bullish side. So if you're trading today, trade safely. Do not be a hero. Ensure your stop loss is in place. And of course, enjoy the weekend. It has been an eventful week thus far. Enjoy the weekend, get some rest, and then much later, do your revision on what happened this week, the trades you took, the trades you didn't take, what you could have done better, and so on. It will help you to improve against next week. So thank you, everybody. If this video was helpful, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you have any questions, comment in the section below and we'll see what we can do for you. Okay, great. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the weekend. Goodbye.